When rabbits are the title characters in a play, they tend to be very special. So it was with Harvey in The Velveteen Rabbit. So it is with Edward Tulane in The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane, adapted for the stage by Dwayne Hartford from the book by Kate Camilla. Edward is half of Harvey's height, a 3-footer rather than a 6-footer, but he's the perfect size for Abilene Tulane, the young girl for whom Edward was made out of china by the best doll maker in Paris at the behest of Abilene's grandmother, Pellegrina. As I said, Edward is a very special character. He is aware of his surroundings. He can't speak, but we can hear his thoughts. They are spoken by Pete Winfrey in the current staging by Metro Theater Company. Winfrey is also one of the musicians. For Abilene, Edward is immediately part of the family. That's why she gives him her last name. But the feeling isn't mutual. Edward is so full of himself that he hardly notices the love Abilene lavishes on him. Pellegrina seems to know what's going on within Edward. That makes sense to me. If we can hear Edward's thoughts, why shouldn't they be discernible by the loving grandmother responsible for his creation? Edward's easy, self-involved existence comes to an abrupt end when he is forcibly separated from Abilene while on a ship. Here starts the miraculous journey that brings joy, sorrow, and enlightenment to Edward as he passes through the hands of a fisherman and his wife, a hobo and his dog, a poor abused boy and his ailing sister, and a master craftsman whose skill is needed to undo Edward's most shattering experience. I was thoroughly taken with the imaginative richness of this play, with its lesson about the importance of learning to love, and with the excellence of the Metro production directed by Julia Flood. Winfrey's completely convincing performance makes Edward's emotional journey as compelling as his travels by land and sea. The entire cast displays impressive versatility. Erin Renee Roberts as Pellegrina and others, Bridget Bassa as Abilene and others, Adam Flores as all the men, and Roxanne McWilliams as a musician and an actor. A grand staircase from Edward's first home is the dominant feature of David Blake's scenic design, which is flexible enough to encompass all the other locations. Michael B. Perkins' video adds to the wonderment of the disturbing story told by Pellegrina and other scenes. Lou Bird's costumes work for both the rabbit and the people. Jay Flood's music, Rusty Wandle's sound, Josh Murphy's lighting, and Ray Feltman's props enhance the atmosphere of another Metro Theater Company triumph.
Yeah, they always do nicely imaginative work. And this story I thought was even more complicated than many that they do, adapted from a novel as it is, but still quite a complicated piece to bring forth so clearly.
Indeed.